De Noord-Koreaanse televisie bepaalt wat de wereld te zien krijgt van dit partijcongres. Kim Jong-un regeert zijn land met strakke hand. En op dezelfde manier controleert hij het beeld dat de buitenwereld van hem te zien krijgt. Gedisciplineerde en toegewijde partijleden begroeten enthousiast hun leider. Westerse journalisten zijn er wel, maar zij moeten buiten op de stoep verslag doen.
우리 당에서 취급하는 모든 정책가로서는 우리 운명과 다 직결되는 문제들입니다.
앞으로는 7차 대회를 지나서도 우리 인민은 이 혁명적인 요리에 박차를 가하고 신심에 넘쳐서 강성국가 군수를 다고침으로 해서 우리 개인 자체도 나라 속에 인간이 있단 말입니다. 저국이 있고 우리가 있습니다. 그러니까 그 저국이 잘 되는 게 바로 나 자신도 잘 되는 길이고 이렇게 된다고 생각합니다.
Kritiek op de leider zul je hier niet horen. Het is een beetje feest in Pyongyang. De straten zijn schoon, de stad hangt vol met spandoeken en vlaggen. De westerse pers werd de afgelopen dagen rondgereden langs de objecten die Noord-Korea graag wilde laten zien.
We'd hoped to report on the economy in the run-up, but our government minders instead took us here, Pyongyang's Children's Palace.
So this is the challenge of trying to understand anything about this country. We're brought to a place like this, it looks very modern, it's very clean, there's modern equipment, but we're not allowed to talk to ordinary people. If I turn and try and ask these people, they run away. Everything we see looks like a setup.
Across town, we were driven to an old armoury, a reminder of the army's central and continuing role in North Korean life. We've been taken to see some military history here in Pyongyang. This rifle apparently fired by the founder of the DPRK, Kim Il-sung, even his wife, and then later his son, Kim Jong-il. They all apparently hit bullseye, 3 bullets right in the centre of the targets down there at the bottom of the range.
These are not the sort of scenes I expected to find in North Korea. There was nothing like this last time I came here. But this is real, for some at least. While the elite plays, the masses are preparing for the biggest political show here in decades. From atop a high monument, we glimpse thousands of dancers rehearsing for the opening of the Workers' Party Congress. Its job to glorify the rule of Kim Jong-un.
Een aantal buitenlandse journalisten mocht dus in Pyongyang verslag komen doen van het congres. Een van hen is Anna Fifield, journalist van de Washington Post. Ik vroeg haar hoe bijzonder dit congres is.
It's very unique. It's the first time in 36 years that this Congress has been held. The first time since the current leader, Kim Jong-un, has been alive. So there's been a lot of anticipation surrounding this event. The people of North Korea have been mobilized for the past 2 months to prepare for it by painting buildings, sweeping streets, putting up flags and banners. So there's been a real buzz in the air that authorities here have really put a lot of priority on this big Congress.
We've just seen that it's quite difficult to work over there for you, for journalists in general. What can you do?
And we came in specifically to cover the Congress, but as with many things concerning being a reporter in North Korea, it's been difficult. So we knew this morning that the Congress was opening at about 9 o'clock in the morning, and we were all taken down to the venue, but we were stuck on a street corner across a busy intersection, maybe 500 meters away from the actual building where it was taking place, and that was as close as we got. We got no information from inside the building. Our government-appointed minders could not even confirm to us that the Congress had even started. And it wasn't until 10 o'clock tonight, only an hour ago, that we saw on the news broadcast here in Pyongyang the leader Kim Jong-un delivering his address and the first footage of what it looked like inside that hall today.
So it's almost impossible to really cover the Congress.
Yeah, we all of us, we ended up watching the Congress on TV, which we all could have done in our home countries. But I mean, having said that, my view is always that it's better to be here than not be here. In addition to watching the Congress on TV, we were out on the streets. We were able to see the kind of preparation that has been taking place for this event, and from that we can extrapolate what kind of priority the authorities have been putting on this event. We were also able to talk to some North Koreans on the street today, all the time with our government minders at our side, and the lines that they were telling us were consistent with the kind of things that the authorities say, but nevertheless it's good as a reporter to be able to collect information from here.
Is there a government minder listening in right now as we speak?
My minder is not here right now. In fact, we have two for the 3 Washington Post people here, but there are a bunch of government minders that I can see around who are listening, yes.
Can you tell us what Kim Jong-un said today?
Right, yeah, I can. So he just delivered his speech now. Interestingly, he was wearing a Western-style pinstriped suit, not the kind of military uniform we usually, or Mao suit that we usually see him in. And he gave a very kind of defiant, strong speech. He talked about the nuclear and missile tests that North Korea has conducted this year, and he said that his country had made big advances with these tests, and it was becoming a stronger nation.
What do you think is the message that Kim Jong-un wants to send to the West?
I mean, there's a double message here. This is partly designed for a domestic audience to remind everybody or to show everybody that the party, the leader, they are strong, they are in charge, and you know, just to present this idea of unity there. But also very much a message to the outside world as the international community, you know, rallies together to condemn the nuclear tests and missile tests that North Korea has been conducting. It was a message of defiance from Kim Jong-un and his regime to say, you know, we will go our own way, we will pursue nuclear weapons because we want to. So certainly no resolution to the standoff between the international community and North Korea anytime soon.
Anna Fifield, thank you very much for your comments.
Thank you for having me.